It's been 2 weeks on the honey brown. Honey brown, it's called all cranked up. This is like, oh, I made so many honey browns, I lost how many I made. So yeah, it started at 1070. We're gonna see what we got there. We're gonna get her in the keg today, and we're gonna go from there. And get a reading and get her chilled so we can drink it. Why wouldn't we? All right, on the all cranked up. I'm gonna pull the airlock out and get a reading here. And pour it in here slowly and see where she stands. Oh, I like the color. All right, she's done there. Can't really tell where the hydrometer is sitting right now with all the bubbles. So we'll let the bubbles settle down. Oh, it smells delicious. And we'll get a reading on there, whatever that's going to be. Right now it looks pretty good. I can't tell though. So I'll put my airlock back in temporarily as I get my keg ready here, because we're definitely going to keg today for sure. So let's see what this is after it settles. Maybe the camera will pick it up once these bubbles are out of here. Well, I'll stay with it. Oh, look at that. Brought the bubble right back up in my way. Crying out loud. So that is 10. Looks like 1010. Okay. 10, 10. And I'll use that as zoom to zoom in on there and see if the camera picks it up. I'm actually holding my camera phone up there to put the light on it, but that's definitely 1010, down from 1070 something. So we'll do the math on that in a few minutes, right, wouldn't we? We got a good one here for sure. But off to the keg we go. We'll get a sample taste on that real quick. So the honey brown, which we call all cranked up. The original one was all cranked. This is all cranked up. Came in at 1010. And I still haven't done the math. So let's do the math first there, while the keg is filling. First I gotta find my calculator on here. Always a problem, ain't it? Alright, 1.070 minus 1.010 equals 0.06 times 131.25 equals 7.87 ABV. 7.87, it's almost an 8% or so. We'll drink this one really slow. Why wouldn't we? So, we're almost full here. And I still didn't get my sample taste that I wanted to really get here. So, it smells delicious. See, I turn the camera up here on myself here. Why wouldn't I? She's a good one. The wife's going to love this one. So we'll get this in the kegerator and get her under pressure and get her chilled up. Just about right. After 3 weeks, 2 weeks fermenting and 1 week sitting into carbonation, we're going to get a taste test on the politically cranked up. Politically cranked up beer. It's a honey brown, and let's get a taste test. I hope it's carbonated enough. It don't seem to be. It should be though. No, a little weak. A little weak on the carbonation. I'll probably crank that up a little. Okay, that's what it looks like with a head. Now we'll get a taste test on it. Why wouldn't I? All right, we're getting a tasting on the politically all cranked up beer. It's 1 week into the carbonation on low. I should have cranked it up a little higher. It had hardly any head space, but she'll carb up for us better. So politically politically all cranked up. Honey brown. We made this before, so let's get a taste. So the head is fading quick. You can't even see through it. The smell right off the bat, I'm getting a very biscuity smell. I know I've used biscuit malt and I've used the caramel 40. There's a little wheat and there's some two-row in here for sure. And the honey's in here. So let's see what this taste is. Okay. That is tasting pretty good. Getting a malty, biscuity taste. I know I use biscuit malt and I use Special B in here. Just a touch of chocolate. I can actually read it off the iPad here if I left it open. So we have a fading head. It has a little of the lacing on there, not much. Carbonation, I can see some small bubbles in there. I think I should have more. I'll probably crank the tank up a little bit more. But the tasting is really good. I got the honey taste. I got the biscuity malt taste. The caramel 40 comes through in a caramel taste. Why wouldn't it? How you doing on that one, eh? The mouthfeel is just not sweet, but you can. That honey comes through. I used a pound, almost a pound. I forget. You can look at the recipe up there of honey at the end there, and it came in good at the end of the boil. So anyway, yeah, this is a good honey brown. I've been waiting for this one to get done, and I still think it should be carved up a little bit more. Of course, I had no head space. I was right up to the gas line like that, and I'm only set at I think 8 to 10 pounds delivery pounds, so you don't get a crisp head. And I don't think I use carapils on this one either for head retention. Like I say, you got the recipe down there. I don't think I want to look it up. Video's been long enough already, so real good tasting beer though. I made this one many times, changing the recipe a little bit each time. One more thing, she came in at almost 8%, and it doesn't taste 8%ish. It's smooth, malt forward. The bitterness is very slight. I didn't use a lot of bittering hops, and at the end it florals out with the Willamette hop that I used. So until next time, well, yeah, we had a little cinnamon, vanilla. Not picking up on the vanilla. I'm getting a little cinnamon out of it, but it all melts together really, really good. So until next time, I'm going to brew another one. Not this one, but a different recipe. Why wouldn't I? As it drinks down, you get a little bit more taste of the honey and the biscuit malt for sure. You get that rough biscuity taste, like some almost a burnt toast, but not quite burnt. She's really good that way. Really good. It combines with the honey really good. I had 2 ounces of coffee malt in there. That's hidden. That doesn't come through at all. But it's a darn good beer. darn good beer. And that proves that one, huh? Looking at the wife. So once again, until next time, you got to be careful. Like I said, almost 8%. It'll knock you on your socks. Wasn't to the second one that I realized how good it really is. Proust!